Buenos dias. Good morning to each one of you. Thank you for coming to listen to the Heart of Dawn. My message today for me that I'm sharing with you. So I trust that you will benefit from it as I did with my startling wake-up call this morning. Once again, that's 3 mornings out of 4. That it was as crystal clear as I was sitting in an auditorium with a rock band up on the stage with these coming in both ears, boom, or not ears, but my senses. And so today is about power. It's about standing in power, standing in my power. And I talk to people all the time about this, but it was stimulated by a conversation I had with my business partner yesterday when we were talking about something, and he said, "But that's reality, Don." And I said, "Bullshit, is that reality? We have the power to bend reality." And then I started thinking, as soon as I woke up and this message about standing in my power, I started thinking about some of the different things that I have done personally. And as I'm saying these, I want you to be thinking of what you did them. And one of them was it was the time that I was visiting my sweetheart up in the Pacific Northwest, and she had a little 16-foot runabout with a windshield about 18 inches high, and that was it as far as protection. And we came around this point one day, and there was literally a wall of rain. If you could think about the Twin Towers and just coming at you. That's what it was. Like, it was as high as you could see, as wide as you could imagine. It was just a solid wall, and it was coming at us. And when we first came around, it was probably about 100 feet away. And we were going to get something from a person down this channel with the mountain range on both sides and a waterfall in the end. And she was going to pick up this stick for her computer for movies. And so she got on the phone to call her, and the lady said, "Don't come down. You can't see. I can hardly see my hand holding my phone in front of me." Anyway, by this time now it's 50 feet. And she said, "Oh my God, I don't have any rain gear. We're going to get drenched." Now it's 20 feet. It's 20 feet away, a solid wall of rain coming right at us. And I just turned around and I said, "Don't worry, got it covered." And I put up my hand. Now, by this time, it was 5, 10 feet at the maximum. 6 drops got on the windshield, none on her, none on me, and within 3 minutes, there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Wow. Okay. And like, I've changed the weather 67 times. And one of them, I went live with it. I put it on, recording on it, just like I'm saying to you now, because I am doing something today around these deals that my business partner and I have been working on. And I'll get back to that in a moment. But many of you have heard of the Hurricane Dorian. I can't remember what year. It was 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. Anyway, I just had the sense, and I don't always do this, but only when I'm called to do it, because weather has a message for humans. And I don't lightly just do this or that. I go inside and see if it's correct, if it's in alignment. And it was. And so I had a group of superheroes that had taken my program, and I put it out to them to say, "This is what I'm doing, and I'd like your assistance." And so what it was redirecting or minimizing the power of Hurricane Dorian, and it had already come through the Bahamas and destroyed half of it. And so I made the recording, put it out there, and then at 2 o'clock that day, it was a Tuesday, I believe it was, and I commanded Hurricane Dorian to diminish in its power. And at that time, at that moment, just before I'd said that, there was a statement saying, it's a Category 5 monster storm. That's what they called it. And that was at 2 o'clock. And that's when I commanded it to change. And by 4 o'clock, it had reduced from a 5 to a 2. A 5 to a 2 in 2 hours. The next morning, it went back up to a 3, and I said, I told you what the deal was here. And it went back to a 2, went up the eastern seaboard at a 2, and then petered out at 175, 1.1 3/4. Okay? When it got up to the Maritimes. Now, sorry. This is the power we have. And where do we give it away? And I realized that this morning when I woke up, I realized as powerful as I've done things, that's still not the power that's in me. And I realized I was giving my power away because of growing up with violence and the abuse of power with priests and nuns and my neighbors and dad and my oldest brother, like the violence, it was violent. And I didn't realize that I had made the decision not to stand in my power, not because I could abuse it. And I know what it was like. I practically ripped my car door off once. Practically ripped the steering wheel out of my truck. Like, I was afraid of this power. But it was before when I was so immature and didn't know how to use it. But now I know with the humbleness that the gift that I've been given of this power, it's now time to use it in a way like I did with Hurricane Dorian, like I did with that wall of rain, like I did with so many people that, like the guy that met me for 15 minutes in the garbage room with 16 months of prostate cancer and it was gone in 3 weeks. Like, we have this power, and I'm asking you to think about where you were the most powerful and stand in it, because that's what I'm doing. And I'm telling you, I'm going just like I said about Hurricane Dorian. I'm saying that those deals that have been going on for 3 months, one delay after the other, after the other, after the other, is changing effective immediately. That is right. I am demanding to change today, and I will keep you posted on that. And I want you to think about where you're giving your power away, to the relationships or the government or to COVID. Any place that you have fear, you're giving your power away. That is true. And we're here, we're called to stand in this power. And I am doing it effective immediately. You have yourself a magnificent day, and I trust you've enjoyed this message. I look forward to you posting on my Facebook page what you did with your power, standing in your light today. Have a magnificent, magnificent experience enjoying who you truly are. I am Don. I will say one other thing before I press finish. That on Sunday, you have an opportunity to be transformed, to have this transformation happen. It is on Sunday at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. You can see my postings on Facebook. You'll need to go to you need to listen to at least 2 of the previous ones, because I did 3 to get you ready for Sunday. This is the day you can have a transformation. It's an instant transformation by donation. And there it is. You have that opportunity. So check it out. Look at 2 of them. Sign up. Register for it. Here's your time. Here's your chance to stand in this power of who you truly are. So message me on Facebook. It's all there, the links and everything. Have a magnificent day. I am Don. This is from the heart of Don.